Let's talk lawyers and law for a few minutes. The Trump said yesterday that he was not going to comply with the court order and reinstate SNAP benefits to the extent money was available to them until Congress was back in session. This would be directly contrary to court orders issued against the government. His press secretary walked that back and said they would comply with the court orders, but the time will tell whether Trump would rather starve people or bring Congress back in session. It seems clear so far that Trump and little Mikey Johnson, who seems to have the view, hear no evil, see no evil, speak only evil about people he doesn't like, will comply with those court orders and bring Congress back in session. Meanwhile, in the Eastern District of Virginia, I think an insurance lawyer, Halligan, who Trump put as acting U.S. attorney in the Eastern District of Virginia, has been ordered to comply with a prior court order to turn over all the information that had been presented in front of the grand jury that led to the indictment of James Comey, because so far she has not been in compliance with that court order. She might be a string of Trump lawyers who find themselves either disbarred or facing disciplinary action. Speaking of judges who are and court orders, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, which oversees the district courts and among other states in Florida, has ordered Judge Eileen Cannon, who slow walked the Trump criminal case down there, to turn over all the files requested by Special Prosecutor Jack Smith, which show the criminality of Donald Trump. She has been slow walking that as well and said that it would be kept under seal. The appellate court said no, it's not going to be kept under seal, and she needs to turn it over. And they've given her 60 days to do it of her own volition. Meanwhile, Jack Smith is not sitting idly by while he's being accused of criminal activity. He's going to land his own punches, and I suspect they're going to be significant against Donald Trump, and showing what the criminal case he had and the full scope of it with respect to Trump. Elsewhere, district courts are taking aim at ICE and the Department of Homeland Security for the appalling actions that they've undertaken against not just immigrants but American citizens that have landed those American citizens in the hospital with broken ribs, gunshot wounds, and tear gas exposures. And one guy's in with a heart attack because of what ICE has done to them. And the courts are asking who these people are, what authority they had, and under what circumstances or what justifications they have to keep the people in the conditions in which they are, with no bed, no heat, no food, no decent toiletry conditions. The list goes on and the abuse goes on, and judges are not going to stand for it in this country. So these are some of the legal problems that Trump is now facing, and with good reason he's facing them. And no longer are courts going to stand by and let the government and the government lawyers lie to them. And I should note, these are not the professional attorneys that have been there for a long time that have built up a reputation of honesty and integrity in front of the court. These are Trump's appointees, and almost all of them over time have been, not these appointees, but other of Trump's lawyers have over time been subject to disciplinary action or disbarment, and these people are looking for the same result.